I have a whole, I own some 20 different websites in personal growth. Many of them are doing $2, $3 million a year. But there was one particular website I launched, which is beautiful, highly profitable because of how simple it is. And it was a little website based on a concept called remote viewing. Now, I launched this website as an experiment using an experimental marketing model I call the Bloodhound model. I'm going to share that with you because with this model, you can basically, using a blog, generate serious income. What I did, I was able to generate $930,000 in 18 months from this blog, starting from scratch. Okay, with very little advertising and really no JV partners, nothing of that sort. I'm going to show you exactly step by step how I've done this. I've never sold this as a product, and I've only shared this typically at mastermind groups, including the Engage Mastermind group 2 years ago. So here you go. The blog is called Learn Remote Viewing, and any of you can go to that URL to see what it looks like. As you can see, it's pretty damn basic. But as I mentioned, this blog was able to generate just under $1 million in 18 months. I'm going to show you what else is really cool about it. Check out the subscriber list. Well, it's sort of cut off by the curtain, but right there, it says 101,220 people subscribed. So we were able to get over 100K subscribers and generate $1 million every year using this simple blogging process, which I call the Bloodhound model. So step one, you set up a blog. Always use WordPress. WordPress is the only tool you want to use. Now, traditionally, if you use WordPress, it tends to be really ugly. We call it the Lindsay Lohan style of blog. Kind of messy, funky, you know, just sort of messed up. You want to find a way to get WordPress to become a Scarlett Johansson. So right now, we are going from Lindsay Lohan to Scarlett Johansson. And there's a simple way to do that. You go to woothemes.com. WooThemes gives you beautiful custom WordPress themes. The theme that we use on WooTheme is called Canvas. So WooThemes, download Canvas, slap it on WordPress, and you have a Johansson blog. Now, step two, you produce content. This is where people get really hung up. People think they have to write their own content to become the expert or to dominate their niche. Not completely true. See, there are two ways to produce content. That's Roger Ebert, that's Steven Spielberg. One is a movie maker, one is a movie reviewer. The technique I used to generate all that money was the shortcut technique. I did not make movies, I reviewed them. In other words, I reviewed content on remote viewing. So what I do is, I would basically scour the net for hot articles on remote viewing. I would paste the article in my blog, getting permission from the author, sometimes linking back to the author's website, but the only thing I would do differently is write an intro. So that's the intro, that's the actual article. All you need is the intro to be original for you to do well on Google. Now, sometimes I would go on YouTube and I would grab a hot video on remote viewing. I would write an intro, I would paste a video, I would then write a closing asking for a comment. Now, these articles would be categorized. When you put up an article on the blog, you can categorize it into different categories. So we would come up with a category listing that suited what the audience was looking for. This is the mistake most people make. They create a category listing based on their understanding of the market. That's not true. What you want to do is get on Google keyword search and see what are the words that people type in after remote viewing. In this case, you'll see it's remote viewing training, remote viewing targets, remote viewing software. So we take the top keywords and we make these our blog categories. Now, I produced 100 articles on this blog, and I filed these articles into these categories, which are designed based on what people are actually typing into Google. The result is, within 6 months, we started popping up all over Google. So if you look at that particular category page, learnremoteviewing.com/category/dreams and consciousness. Dreams and consciousness is a keyword we are going for on Google. Now, by structuring the blog this way, we start showing up on the first page of Google for remote viewing techniques, for remote viewing videos, and this drove us a massive amount of traffic. Now, step three, a lot of people think it's just about the traffic. It's not. It's about the leads. So what we did is we put up a sign-up form on our blog. Now, take a look at that sign-up form. I do so many things wrong, but the sign-up form worked. And when we first launched the blog, we did not have any content. We did not have any free course to offer people. But here's the crazy thing we discovered. We got more sign-ups by using a technique we call the coming soon invite. We did not say sign up to get 7 lessons or sign up to get a free video. All we said is, don't miss out. Our free course launches in 2009. Get on the wait list and you'll hear from us. For whatever reason, we got a 37% sign-up rate when the average is 12%. Apparently, people were more intrigued by by waiting for something rather than actually getting it immediately. I can't figure this out. Maybe it's all those TSA lines, and we get conditioned in airports to stand in line and wait for stuff. So step 4, you build a relationship with the list. So now, I did not want to, because it was a remote viewing blog, and because I run so many other websites, I created a pseudonym. Just like Stephen King is a pseudonym for I don't know what his real name is, but Stephen King is a pseudonym. Now, the pseudonym I use is Michael Ura, because back at that point I was living in Scotland and I liked whiskey. So Ura was a famous brand of whiskey. And so Michael Ura would write to his list every week. In a good week, maybe twice a week. And he would share simple tips and articles. That's how simple an email is. Now, he would simply link to his hottest blog post. Not every blog post, just the hottest blog post. And every now and then, Michael Ura would send out a friendly type email. So for example, I was taking a trip to Australia, and I sent an email to the list saying, hey, I'm going to be in Sydney. If any of you guys are in town, let's meet up for drinks. I didn't think anyone was going to reply, but I got 300 replies. I got invited to drinks, to the opera. I got people inviting me to stay on their couch, because I built this humongous relationship with the list. And again, this was within 6 months, and we had only about 7,000 people on the list at that point. Now, step 4, the most fun part, you monetize. Okay, so now, it's 6 months later. I had around 6,000 people on the list, no product, nothing to offer, just a series of blog posts, some of which were scoring high on Google. This is what I did. I contacted the 5 leading experts in remote viewing, and I said, can I interview you? I have 5,000 people on my blog who are into remote viewing. Can we do an interview with you? 4 out of 5 said yes. So I now created interviews. So a typical interview would look like this. I would get on the phone with one of the authors, say Gerald O'Donnell, and I'd create a virtual cover, record the interview. Again, I had no idea what I was doing. I listened to one of Alex Mendocian's Teleseminar Secrets course, and the typical interview looked like that. 60 to 90 minutes, great content, typically 1,000 listeners, and at the 20-minute, 30-minute, 40-minute, and 60-minute mark, I'd give a call to action. So I'd say, if you enjoyed Gerald, go to learnremoteviewing.com /special and buy his product. And the product would sell for about $400. Now, my first interview went really well. I made $10,000. That was amazing. We had 1,000 listeners. I made $10,000. I then refined my interview process. I started adding more calls to action. I started delivering even better content rather than holding back. My second interview blew me away. I did $110,000 from that second interview. That was unheard of. I could not believe that I could pull off that much money from a list that small. But I realized this is what was happening. I call it the Roger Ebert effect. Okay, see, basically, what was going on is that my readers, and all of you are primarily lazy, especially when it comes to shopping. You would rather have a personal shopper tell you what television to buy, or what clothes to put on, or what computer to buy. You'd rather have your son recommend your camcorder to you than get online and do research. Now, in a niche like remote viewing, it's the same thing. There are about 10 different products in that niche, but by positioning myself as the reviewer, people saw me as an independent third party they could trust. So I became the Roger Ebert of that niche. And just like based on an Ebert review, thumbs up or thumbs down, you may see a movie or avoid a movie, the same thing happened. When I gave an interview and I said, this man, Gerald O'Donnell, is awesome, buy his stuff, everyone bought his stuff. And I became the star maker in the industry. I could decide what product was going to be a hit, what product was going to be a flop. Now, everyone wanted me to interview them. So I just did interview after interview after interview. And the next thing that happened is that I hit $930,000 from month 6 to month 18. So this was actually done in 12 months. The first 6 months was just getting the blog established, just getting Google SEO going. Then the remaining 12 months, we hit $1 million, well, just under $1 million. Now, here's the best part. I did not have to do any shipping, any handling. They were doing all of it. I was just the affiliate. So my overall profit margin is precisely 50% of that. I had literally just a few staff helping me out, all outsourced to Asia. So all of this was pulled off with very minimal work. The profit margin in this, after staff and expenses, was about 45%. So you can do the math. That's a lot of money. Now, the Bloodhound results. We became the dominant site in the category. Right now, we're like number 10 on Google. First page, but number 10. But back then, we were number 3 on Google. the dominant site on the category, because all the other websites was an author pitching their own stuff. Ours was an independent, third-party review site led by Michael Jura, who didn't technically really exist. We had no products. We became the #1 affiliate for every product in the industry. We became the dominant site on Google for the industry. We developed the biggest list in the niche. And all of this was fully on autopilot. See, what had happened was, I had created a virtual sales personality, outsourced to Asia. Honestly, after month 6, I even stopped writing for the blog. I just used people on Elance to create the content. A virtual salesman, outsourced to Asia. He doesn't really exist. His name is fake, yet he is responsible for moving $1 million worth of products on autopilot. The only thing I had to do was lend my voice. I generated that $930,000 from roughly 7 interviews. Each interview was an hour. It took me another hour to prepare for the interview. So altogether, I worked maybe collectively a week to generate that money over the course of 1 year. Everything else was just efficiently outsourced. Now, anyone can do this in their business. The reason most people don't is because people underestimate the power of the Roger Ebert effect. That is powerful. And if you can find a way to position this effect, you can create amazing value and amazing revenue by becoming a trusted authority in your niche. See, people think to become the trusted authority, you got to be the teacher. No, you don't have to. You can be the reviewer. You can be the host. You can be the guidepost. In other words, you become the market's intelligence, the guide that tells the market what to buy. And of course, everything they buy, you get a kickback. Okay, that's sort of how Oprah does it, if you think about it. Oprah is not a personal development leader. She's not Tony Robbins, but she makes personal development authors. She's the one who made Eckhart Tolle who he is. Who do you think makes the most money? Eckhart Tolle or Oprah? Anyone? So you see how powerful this is. Now, you can do this for your own product too. So let's say after a while, you don't want to be the Bloodhound. You don't want to be Roger Ebert. You want to simply create your own product and market it. That's possible. But you do run a risk of then alienating your market. Because think about it. If Roger Ebert suddenly decided to make a movie, all of a sudden, a lot of his credibility as a reviewer is going to disappear because he's no longer a third-party independent reviewer. You see what I mean? Okay, so if you want to start with the Bloodhound model, be cautious about turning into launching your own product. However, there's nothing stopping you from partnering with someone else, adding a new face, launching a product under that face, and then endorsing it. As long as you're completely open and honest and transparent to the market, that's really key. Although I used a fake name, within 5 weeks of being on my list, you would find out that the real person was Vishen Lakhiani. You'd get a chance to connect with me on Facebook. We always made it transparent. On the web, you can't hide behind anything, at least not for long. We were able to hide for like 5 weeks. But this is the second experiment I tried, right? So similar model, but this time, rather than use a Bloodhound, I used an actual author. Her name is Carol Tuttle. She approached me at a seminar called Underground about a year ago, and she handed me a book and said, hey, I teach people how to align their chakras. Can you publish me? And I wasn't interested, but about a couple of months later, I was doing some research and I found that chakra healing was a pretty hot niche. So we did the same thing. We bought a domain name, chakrahealing.com. We put up a blog. This was around November. We hired people on Elance to generate some 50 articles for the blog. By February, that blog was ranking on Google. So February 1st, we launched chakrahealing.com with Carol Tuttle's face and an old product that Carol Tuttle had sitting on a shelf since 2005. From 2005 to February this year, she had sold $100,000 worth of that CD course. We took that same CD course, slapped it on this blog. It became the authority site because of all the content and the articles that positioned it high on Google. Between February 1st, when we launched, to today, I just checked the stats, we have generated $540,000 in revenue. Amazing. So again, it's all about building authority websites. This is what people forget. People think it's about internet marketing. It's about long copy sales letters or launches. I don't do launches. In fact, I'm even cutting back on long copy sales letters. The way the internet is evolving right now, it's about content and community. So our websites are all blogs. They contain hundreds of pages of free content, freely accessible. People find these on Google. This content makes us a trusted authority. We create interviews. We give out these interviews. We sell from the interviews. But all of this is what it takes to become a trusted authority on Google right now. Because when we put up chakra healing, people want to buy from us not just because we have a hot product, but I mean, look at this website. There's a chakra test for people. It's free. Below that, there's Optimize Your Manifestation Game, a free article. 3 easy ways to vitalize your chakras, another free article. Meditation for chakras, another free article. We give people good stuff for free. We build a bond. We get them to connect with us on our Facebook group. We launch teleseminars, and then we close. By the way, the teleseminar model is the same with this website. People sign up to take a chakra test, and you can go to chakrahealing.com and investigate this for yourself. They sign up, they take a chakra test. We now have them as a lead. We invite them to attend a teleseminar with Carol Tuttle. At the end of the teleseminar, we simply invite them to check out her product. But because of all the relationship building we do in advance, they end up buying. And that's how we were able to generate $540,000 in sales. This website has become a case study in marketing for the personal growth niche because right now it is one of the highest converting websites in the industry.